The scene for us there. A very good morning to you, Zimkhitha. And can you paint us a picture of what is currently happening there?
A very good morning and a warm welcome to Fort Hare University here in Alice in the Eastern Cape. We're coming to you live from the Sports Complex Hall here, where 5,500 guests are expected to converge here for the Z.K. Matthews lecture that will take place later today. That lecture will be delivered by Dr. Mangosuthu Buthelezi, who is one of the great alumni of this institution. He also studied here. He is one of the few surviving students of Z.K. Matthews, because Z.K. Matthews did not only study at this institution but taught at this institution to plow back whatever that he managed to learn throughout his studies here. A lot of people, a lot of great leaders that we see that were here in Fort Hare are leading African countries today, and Fort Hare is very excited to have reached this milestone of 100 years of celebration. It's a day of excitement here. We've seen a few people coming in, taking their seats, waiting for the great moment, but we are told that this is just the beginning. The main celebrations will take place on the 20th of May, when the president of the country, Mr. Jacob Zuma, will come here to deliver a speech and a way forward for Fort Hare University.
Just give us a rundown of the program and the planned activities on campus today there, Zimkhitha.
There will be, it's the memorial lecture for Z.K. Matthews, just to talk about the values and what he stood for and what he planted into this institution that was able to be used over the 100 years. And also we see students and former students making their way into this university. We all know that, Elvis, tertiary institutions are here to provide solutions to social problems. And now the people that will be gathered here will try to map a way together of how best can they map those solutions going forward. After the memorial lecture, we're also going to see a gala dinner this evening, also taking place here at Fort Hare. Just a few delegates will be meeting there. As I'm saying that they are happy of the 100 years that they've managed to get through, but want to plan a way forward for another 100 years of excellence.
What time is the celebrations about to kick off?
In the next 30 minutes or so, the hall is expected to be filled with guests, and around 10 the event will start. And then a couple of other youth celebrations are taking place. Earlier we were speaking to a social worker. In fact, finally students were saying that they are not only focused on their studies here, but also are engaging with people outside the institution to tell them about the importance of education. Career exhibitions are taking place in rural areas to inform students, disadvantaged students, about the opportunities that are there for them to make way of education. We know recently there was the Fees Must Fall campaign for students asking for intervention from government. Also, those awarenesses are taking place in communities, telling children about bursaries that are available for them to make way into tertiary institutions. Everyone at this point, with this great milestone that Fort Hare University has achieved, is being encouraged that after matric, please go to a tertiary institution. That's the message that Fort Hare is spreading throughout its celebrations, that even if you are disadvantaged, even if you come from a poor background, that should not hinder you, because education is the key to success. So they're going out motivating young children to participate in education so that they can unlock poverty in their society and for the African countries as well.
Wonderful. Zimkhitha, we'll be coming back to you a little bit later as the celebrations continue there to give us an update. That's our reporter Zimkhitha Manqinana in Fort Hare.